Grief and heartache saturated Sela's square. Millie, the seamstress, clutched her son Simon to her chest, her round cheeks flush and wet. Lola and Amelie, our neighbours, sandwiched their 16-year-old boy between them, the only sign of Tom being the tufts of raven hair poking out. Even Samuel, the stoic metalsmith, gripped his son Mikhail by the arm, an uncharacteristic display of emotion playing across the older man's weathered face. Mikhail's sister, Lila, caught my eye, her lovely brown eyes clouded with tears. She'd been my first love, my first everything, and yet we hadn't spoken for months. I knew the reason well enough, and it had everything to do with the gossip surrounding me like a shroud. "Stay away. Kiara's dangerous. Cursed!" Slowly, Lila's gaze travelled to Liam, and she bit her full bottom lip before giving me her back. Her apathy stung, but it didn't touch on the other emotions suffocating me today. To their credit, my parents held back their tears, but judging from their red-rimmed eyes and the dark circles painting their lower lids, they'd shed their fair share of grief the night before. Mother's black hair hung limply down her back, her head resting against my father's broad shoulder. Her delicate fingers squeezed the pendant tied around her throat, the chain tarnished and the face of the nameless moon god spotted with age. Often I wondered why she wore the charm of the moon god, when the day and its light was all she yearned for. Mother simply told me that sometimes it was best to pray to the gods you could see, for perhaps they might listen. But the moon god wouldn't help with our failing crops. None of the gods would. After Raina disappeared, all of the gods seemed to disappear, leaving us without direction or guidance, leaving us a cursed land and people.